This is Eric Warsaw.
And this is Jesus from PNN NYC.
And we're in front of Jeffrey Epstein's mansion in New York City.
They actually have a doorbell? You think some housekeeper for rich people will answer?
How you guys doing? Nothing, man. I'm here for a massage only, guys. It's only a massage. It's only a massage, all right? Massage, not massage. Massage.
Epstein's mansion is located at 9 East 71st Street, New York City, if you ever want to visit. Prime real estate next to the famous Central Park. He also owned a mansion in Miami, a ranch in New Mexico, and even an island. Now, how does a middle-class high school math teacher become so rich? Let's just say, when you become the greatest spy in Israel's history, entrapping all the important leaders of the world, they will pay you well. So this is the place where on the inside, they had the painting of Bill Clinton in the Monica Lewinsky blue dress, and also where Jeffrey Epstein kept the painting of George Bush with the little paper airplanes and the two piles of blocks in the rubble. Also, this is the same mansion where he had that statue of a hanging bride from a rope in the middle of his foyer.
Epstein was operating his pedo ring for 20 years. Even after he was arrested in 2006, ended a year in prison, there were still politicians and businessmen who were still doing business with him for 11 more years. Ghislaine Maxwell is not doing life in prison. She will be out in 11 more years in 2037. How is she not doing life in prison?
Epstein was active 11 more years after he was busted and doing jail time for underage girls. They knew. They just covered it up and kept on doing business with him. Here's John McCain, presidential candidate's wife, spilling the tea.
It hides in plain sight. Epstein was hiding in plain sight. We all knew about him. We all knew what he was doing. But we had no one that was, legal aspect that would go after him. They were afraid of him. For whatever reason, they were afraid of him.
This is where Jeffrey Epstein all started out. This mansion was given to him as a gift. When it was first purchased, it was purchased for, I think, $13 million. And then it was just recently sold for $51 million. This is a $51 million mansion. Central Park is right there. This is some of the most prime real estate in all of New York City. This is where Jeffrey Epstein operated his honey trap for Israel. What's crazy is that when we filmed here for about 45 minutes, there was at least a half a dozen groups of people who also showed up to see the infamous mansion and recreate the moment that Israeli former Prime Minister Ehud Barak got caught sneaking in. We also had to mimic the moment and make fun of it too. Hey, wait a second. What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
I'm here for a massage.
Oh, no. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Are you Israeli? Are you Israeli?
I said massage, not massage, okay?
That's an Israeli accent. Come on, man. That's an Israeli accent.
You don't love Israel? You don't love Israel? Huh?
Epstein had owned 3 private airplanes, but most people didn't know he also owned a submarine. He took the famous scientist Stephen Hawking on his submarine to visit his island. Extremely few pictures of his submarine exist. And why isn't this talked about? And what else did he do with the submarine? We're here in front of Jeffrey Epstein's mansion. And the first thing we see, well, besides cameras everywhere, I see 4 cameras, but right above the door is a very, very creepy, like, old face. Like, it's kind of demonic, intentionally demonic. And then right up here at the very top of the building, it looks like an adult statue with a little baby child next to the adult.
On both sides.
Yeah, on both sides. And in the context of who Jeffrey Epstein turned out to be, it makes you look at the statues in a very, very different light, doesn't it, man?
They're trying to say the Jeffrey Epstein case is a complete hoax. And they're also trying to say that Israel had nothing to do with it. And they're even trying to blame Russia. But here's what it really is. Jeffrey Epstein worked for Israeli Mossad. And this is one of the reasons why America works for Israel. Put that up there. Awesome.
So, Essa, where we're going to go next, man?
Honestly, I think we should visit those tunnels in Brooklyn and see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait.